Hello Virgo, and happy birthday to all you Virgonians out there. Nice to see you. This is a general reading for Virgos. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. Hope you're having a good time so far in your birthday time, Virgos. Okay, your underlying energy for the reading is the Three of Wands. And underneath that we have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So feeling a little bit stuck on something there, Virgo. Something that you have, put some energy in. And okay. Geez, I hope this is tracking well. Just got an error message up there. The Page of Cups coming up in your recent past. And the Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. So feeling a little bit, holding on to, I see someone here who's holding on to perhaps to their single status, despite some offers coming in. I feel like you're wanting to just hang back and enjoy the fruit of your labor, and you're kind of really holding on to that, saying no. Is what I got there. Two of Swords coming up in your present. The High Priestess right in the heart of your reading. Wow. And the Moon card. Yeah, there's definitely here something about a choice coming in. May feel like a love offer here coming in, and you're kind of torn up about it. You're not really in touch with, someone here is not really in touch with their emotions, and there's some doubting. There's some doubting. I think you know what the right path is. Nine of Swords coming up in your near future. The King of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, I see Cancer here. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Again, could be a Cancer that you're dealing with here, and a Gemini. That's just so far, that's right at the front end here. So definitely some anguish coming in your near future. I feel like you're going to be walking away from someone or something here. So let's clarify, shall we? All right. Clarifying that page. Let's clarify the page. Okay. Clarifying the Page of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Cups for Virgo. So you have the Eight of Swords coming up again, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles coming up to clarify the Page of Cups. So as I say, this could be a love offer, just a wistful. It could be very subtle. Just could be a signal from a text or just a note somewhere. But I feel like it feels heavy and burdensome because you're not ready. You're focusing on work. This is in your past. You've been focusing on work and recreating your life, and there's a potential union that's coming up, and it just feels burdensome, and you feel stuck, and you just really don't want to move, and a little bit self-imposed. You're kind of choosing that, but again, you have the Eight of Swords coming up twice, so there's good reason for you to stay focused on work, because it's really going to give your underpinnings, is what I'm getting. Give your underpinnings a solid base to stand on. There's the Queen of Pentacles. That's likely you, Virgo. Still feeling solid and comfortable in your situation. Clarifying now the Nine of Pentacles for Virgo for September. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that's too many. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. One more. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the card of single. It's very much a single card. That's the message that I'm getting. I think you're trying to enjoy, to some degree, being single and feeling, just enjoying yourself and going out there and just like, okay, I've grown this abundance, I've grown this wealth, now I want to enjoy it. So you're kind of moving away from relationships that aren't, what is that I'm hearing here? Relationships that aren't on that path that you're on. You're looking for the truth of what it is that you want, and you're just trying to balance out the status quo without taking on any more. That's what I'm hearing. And that could be a work-related situation too. There's the King of Pentacles. I think you're solidifying your future is what you've been doing. You're solidifying your future and learning some truths about how you want to approach your work life and relationships in general. Was there something here? No, that was the King again. Okay, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. This is still in your past for Virgo. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Nine of Cups coming up to clarify the Four of Pentacles. So I see you're revisiting something that was, something's come up that you have an idea about, and it's a wish fulfillment. And I think that's why there's a movement away from things that were, or people that were creating a burden that were kind of making you feel uptight. You just put your focus on work here and enjoying your life, just enjoying your life. And you were seeking the truth of sort of what it is that you really want. There could be a person here with the Page of Pentacles, someone who may be younger or perhaps a little less mature than you. And they are, let me just get a feel for if this really is a person here. Yeah, I'm not really getting, I think there's an idea more than a person here that you've revisited before, and it's coming up again, or it came up again in your recent past to kind of like, you know, perhaps be initiated. And it is a bit of a wish fulfillment. Whatever this is, excuse me, it's a wish fulfillment for you, and you're kind of stubbornly wanting to follow that path, is what I'm hearing. Not stubborn in a bad way, but just you're holding on to the vision. There's the Fool. I think you just might want to be single. Maybe it's been a while. Okay, we're moving into your present now. The Two of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Swords for Virgo. Clarifying the Two of Swords for Virgo. Wow, that wanted to come up earlier. There we go. Wow, now you have 3 pages. So you have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Two of Swords. So you have some inspired action happening here, some ideas. I think that you are getting, there's a love offer coming up there, either that or you want to present a love offer, but you are inspired and feeling passionate about something here, Virgo. And there's some conflict. Unquestionably, there's some conflict. You have to make a choice. Perhaps it's love or money. I don't really feel like you want to be in a love situation right now. Or if it is, it's you don't want it to get really serious, is what I'm hearing. But you have a lot of choices in love, and you have a lot of choices in front of you on a path to take. And I think you're a little, you know, just kind of in that, kind of keeping your heart out of it, and just trying to make good decisions. And there's the Page of Swords. Wow. So you could be watching someone, or someone could be watching you online or something like that. But you have some choices here. And I feel like you know the direction you want to tread. Wow. Okay, cool. There's that 4 again. Wow. Clarifying the High Priestess now for Virgo. You have the Magician, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles coming up again to clarify the High Priestess. Virgo, I think you really, it really seems like you know what it is that you want. You're kind of keeping a little under wraps, perhaps because you have, you know, more than enough offers coming in, or signals coming in, but you're kind of holding on to what your vision is, and you know that you have everything that you need to pull this off, to move forward, to take the path that you're wanting, because you're already acting on it. You have the 3 of Wands right in the heart of your reading, meaning that you're waiting for those ships to come in. You've laid some groundwork out in some respects, and you're kind of waiting and holding in a sensible manner is what I just got. Yeah, I think that you're just keeping quiet about it, not putting a lot of energy. There's the Moon card, another card of Cancer. Wow. So this could be a Cancer that's coming up here. Whoops. Okay, and the Moon wants to come out. Look at that. Wow. And it came out reversed. So I think you're getting over any fears or doubts as the days go on. I think you're feeling more confident. You have your card here. That is, the Magician is, you share that with Aries, Virgo. Yeah. Okay, I knew this was going to come out. This is the King of Wands. I just knew it. So you have the Moon coming out in reverse, the 9 of Swords, and the King of Wands, to clarify the Moon. So the Moon is, you know, shining the light on your deep feelings, yes, but it can also be some fears and trepidation, and you now have the Moon coming out, double confirmation, and it's coming out in reverse, which means you are feeling more open, more lit up. You are not doubting yourself. This is a card of Cancer, or of confidence. The King of Wands is, yes, it can be a fire sign too that's in the mix here, because you have it could be an Aries, and Magician is Aries as well. So, but this is a card of confidence. Someone who is, or maybe there's someone that I'm talking to that you'll recognize here. They're a visionary. They can be entrepreneurial because they have that spirit to just initiate and start. They get their vision and then they just move forward with it. And it seems that you have that. You've gotten your confidence back. You're feeling strong. You've put that anxiety away. There might be a little hint of it in there, but it's just not. And look at that. There's another Queen of Wands. So you are definitely feeling something here about someone or some path that you want to take. Presently, could be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have the King and the Queen here so far on the board. So that's significant. And of course, another Aries here. I'll run through them just one more time. Pisces and Scorpio. And what else did I see here? Yeah, and Cancer. I think we talked about that. Yeah, wow. So let's move forward with your in your near future, Virgo. All right. Well, all things victorious. To clarify the 9 of Swords, we have the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is, you know, indicative of anxiousness and just worrying about things, having it keep you up at night. And again, that could be lingering a little bit, but you have conquered it. I mean, you're You may be careful because you may rush in, fools rush in. You need to be careful about moving too fast on something, but I feel like you're going to move pretty quickly on a new beginning, right there. Moving quickly on a new beginning with someone or something, and you are victorious. There's a Six of Wands here that is assuring you of victory here. So that looks pretty beautiful. And there's a little wariness here with the Nine of Wands. So it's not going to come without that, that a little bit of an unsettled feeling, but it is going to come. So, okay. Clarifying the King now, the King of Cups. Yeah, the King and the Queen. Clarifying the King of Cups for Virgo. Whoops. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Wands to clarify the King. King of Cups. And the King of Cups is someone who is, in touch with his emotions. He's kind, he's compassionate, very much like the Queen of Cups, which you have here. And he, he rules with the emotional component. He doesn't rule emotionally, but he understands the emotion of the people in the situation and makes decisions and incorporates that into his decision making. He's not so much an emotion. He's very much in touch with emotions, though. And we have here the card of Libra coming up here as well. The Queen of Swords is very discerning, and she's cutting through to the truth. And I think that's what this is going to take is, if this is the right path for me, is what I'm hearing, then I want to know the truth about it. And you're a little resistant. I think you're watching, or someone is watching you online, but I think there's a message here that has you, oh, I'm just getting this now. There's a message here, a signal of some kind that is triggered in your near future, and it's causing you to not be wary necessarily, maybe a little, but it's causing you to, some resistance comes up with this signal, with this message, where you need you need more truth. You need more truth at some moment in your near future, because you've moved really fast toward that, and it is perhaps a love connection here. This is the card of Gemini. So yeah, let's clarify the Eight of Cups for Virgo. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Oops. Clarifying the Eight of Cups for Virgo. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands coming up here once again, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is generally someone who's moving away from something towards something else, as we all tend to do. But it is usually signaling moving away, moving toward your wish fulfillment. You have someone here, a soulmate kind of connection with the Six of Cups, someone from your past coming through. And it could be in a supportive way as you move away from something. Earlier I said here that you have some resistance coming up because of some kind of message. There's some signal that came to you. And I think it's put you on a path of being a little bit wary. There may be someone who's in the mix here who is, as I say, from your past, who's going to help you in this and support you in this moment, but I feel like you're moving away from something that's not serving you. And it's not necessarily that you have made a fresh new start here, that's clear, in the near future, but you run into a moment where you're a little held back, you're just being careful, and it's taken a while to get there. So there's the Three of Cups too underneath the deck. So let's move to the Soul's Journey cards here. Let's see what messages come for Virgo. Whoops, okay, that was fast. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay, so there's a little bit of a struggle, I feel, that's coming up here. I think it's a moment that you have, where you learn something and you are trying to be empathetic. Or the lesson here rather is show empathy to this situation. Don't just be defensive about it. Just open up your heart a little bit and listen. Listen. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to move now to the wisdom of the oracle. Yeah, because empathy, empathy helps the heart to soften and open in these moments, which is really important. Even if you've got a lot of, a lot of things in the game. That's what I'm hearing. Wisdom of the oracle card. There we go. Mending. Yeah, this is like an argument, just a moment where something comes up and you need to stay in your heart is what I'm hearing. Mending. So this is a 52. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Forgiveness. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very thing we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments and arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends with others. Set yourself free. Well, that's really clear. So whatever this is, I don't feel like it's catastrophic, this thing. I do feel it said the word arguments, that really resonated. I feel like it's just an argument, an important one, but it's an argument. So it's good to just, as I say, stay, find your empathy and stay there as you move through this time. So I hope that's helpful, Virgo. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. And we'll see you next time.